Construction management is
keeping an eye on the trades that are on the jobs and running the behind the scenes, doing a lot of the paperwork.
The complete development of a building or highway project.
Managing all the processes that go into a construction project.
Construction management, I know most people think of it as managing construction, which generally it is, but it's much more than that. It's taking all the in-depth programs like mechanical, plumbing, electrical, all the different things that Ferris also offers, but it's knowing a little bit about each one of those and putting it all together to bring you buildings like this.
We have two different concentrations in our program. The first one is building construction technology and the second one is civil engineering technology. The building construction is more geared toward light commercial construction. The civil technology more toward road construction. Both of these ladder into the 4-year accredited construction management program, so the second 2 years for each of them is identical.
The fact that our graduates, when they do walk out that door, have a sense of exactly what they're supposed to do on their first day. We've had employers tell us that on multiple occasions, and they've said it's been an advantage for our students because it actually allows them to be able to start to learn the company's culture more quickly than other new hires because they are actually having the time to be able to spend on that versus learning kind of the ins and outs.
Really no other program in the country has anything like this, of where we have this lab available to us and we can set steel, lay block, lay brick, pour concrete.
I chose construction because my family has been in it for the past 100 years and I kind of fell into it. I grew up around it and it's kind of the only thing I knew.
My family, we redid a cabin up in Crivets, Wisconsin, and I was just kind of around it my whole life, and I was looking at it and kind of thought like it'd be a great program to get into, and my dad actually worked in the concrete industry, managing a concrete plant for a long time.
I always knew that I kind of wanted to do construction, originally thinking I wanted to do architecture until I found out I couldn't draw to save my life. I shadowed a construction manager in high school, and after that it was kind of an inevitable choice. I went between this program and CMUs, but I didn't want to do residential, I wanted to do commercial, and it's never changed.
Originally I went to electrical engineering, but I thought construction would be a better fit for me because I was more of a hands-on person, and I always was curious about the different processes of how buildings were made.
I chose construction because it was one thing that I wanted to do since I was 8 years old, so it was something that was just part of my blood. Didn't want to do anything else.
The faculty and just the student body, they make you feel at home, and the faculty, they don't let you fall behind, and they always make sure that you're ahead of the game or at least on track.
We're one big family. We might fight, not get along sometimes, but we are all here to help each other throughout the program.
I think construction management is an important profession because we are always going to need structures, whether that be buildings, roads, bridges, utilities. It all comes together, and construction management is a part of that. And I also believe it's not something that you can necessarily outsource easily. Even though we have a lot of technology, we use drones on the job sites, webcams and everything else, there is something about being physically on the job as the manager to ensure things get done.
You've been watching the news, you know that infrastructure, especially in Michigan and in the United States, is pretty dismal. And what we need are trained professionals that can go out and actually run a job. They can, working for a contractor, be in charge of the entire process of building something. So we need construction professionals who know what they're doing, who can help us rebuild this country.